I had inherited Ashvale Manor from a distant relative I had never had the chance to meet. It had taken me years to make the journey, but tonight I finally found it, hidden down a narrow, winding road in the quiet countryside of County Mayo, surrounded by dense, watching trees. Rain pelted the windows of my car as I pulled up. The manor loomed in the gloom, its silhouette stark against the fading dusk. Something about it felt off, like it had been waiting patiently for me. The front door creaked as I pushed it open. Inside, the manor smelled of damp wood and old fires long cold. Shadows clung to the corners, shifting as I moved. I wandered down the long hallway, the floorboards groaning under my weight. Somewhere far off, I thought I heard footsteps, soft, deliberate, echoing. But when I turned, no one was there. After slowly walking down the narrow hallway to the left, I found my way to the library, a cavernous room lined with shelves of old, heavy books. The rain tapped against the tall windows, a steady, insistent rhythm. On the massive oak desk lay a letter addressed to me. I picked it up, the paper brittle and worn. "Jane," it began, "I have watched you from afar through the years, wondering if you would ever come. Ashvale Manor holds secrets you must understand, secrets that belong to our family. Read carefully, for this place will not reveal itself lightly. If you let it, you will see me, and you will know why I have waited." The letter was signed simply, Catherine. I set the letter down, my fingers trembling. The air in the library seemed heavier now, thick with something unspoken. A faint, sorrowful weeping drifted through the room, echoing from nowhere and everywhere at once. I froze. The sound was sorrowful and low, and it sent a shiver down my spine. Before I could bring myself to follow the letter's instructions, I lingered in the library. The fire grate was cold, but the air around it shimmered faintly, as if heat still clung to the stone. I reached for one of the books on the lower shelves, its leather cover cracked, the title long faded. When I opened it, dust curled into the air like smoke. Scrawled inside the front page, in handwriting jagged and urgent, was my own name. Dozens of times. Jane, Jane, Jane. Each repetition darker, heavier, as though the ink had been pressed with desperation. My stomach tightened, and I let the book fall shut. A sudden creak split the silence. I turned, certain I'd see someone there, but it was only the tall windows, their glass dark as a mirror. Yet in that moment, I thought I saw a pale figure standing just behind me, gone the second I blinked. I tried to shake the feeling, telling myself it was just the storm, the creaking house, my imagination, but then I heard it again. Soft footsteps above me, pacing slowly, then stopping. I held my breath, straining to listen. The weeping grew slightly louder, closer. But when I looked around, I was alone. I wandered deeper into the manor, past all these old rooms that were once alive with life. Now they were dark, dusty, and forgotten. I saw portraits whose eyes seemed to follow me. One painting in particular caught my attention. A woman seated in a high-backed chair, pale and elegant. There was something hauntingly familiar in her face, the same sharp jawline, the same distant gaze, almost like me. By now, the manor seemed alive, as if it breathed with me, watching, waiting. I returned to the library to sit and process the letter. That's when I noticed another envelope tucked beneath the first, smaller, more intimate. Inside, a note. "If you truly wish to understand Ashvale, come to the East Wing." I have left something for you to see. It is time you meet me fully." My heart pounded as I followed the instructions. The east wing was colder, darker, with the scent of old wood and something floral lingering in the corners. There, on a small table, stood a single portrait draped with a faded cloth. I hesitated, then pulled it away. The woman in the painting stared at me with uncanny familiarity. It was Catherine, but it was me too. The resemblance was impossible. Suddenly the weeping swelled, filling the corridor, shadows shifted, and I felt a cold hand brush my arm. Panic rose in my chest, my breath catching. Then a voice, soft and deliberate, spoke directly to my mind. "Jane, we are bound. I have watched you, waited for you. Only you can let me return. You must understand. I need you to come back." The horrifying truth struck me. Catherine had waited all these years because she needed me, my life, to return, to come back. We were spiritually linked, and only my surrender could allow her to walk this world again. The storm outside seemed to surge in tandem with my fear. I tried to run, but the manor resisted me, hallways twisting, doors closing. The footsteps followed, slow and deliberate. And then I heard her voice again, whispering my name, close, almost inside my head. "At last, you are here." I gripped the banister as I tried to steady myself, the storm outside thrashing harder against the windows. Every shadow in Ashvale seemed alive, leaning closer as if listening. A whisper followed, faint but close to my ear. "You know why you are here." The words curled inside me, hollow and cold. My chest tightened. I stumbled back to the library, the first letter fluttering in my hand. The rain against the windows pounded like a drum. My reflection in the glass was not entirely my own. It flickered, and for a heartbeat, it was Catherine, smiling. Ashvale Manor had waited patiently, and now I understood. I had been chosen. The manor was hers again, and I didn't know if I would leave it alive.
If you want more, like, subscribe, and stay safe.